Amidst the vibrant hues of the village, the bustling excitement of an impending wedding hung in the air. Tessa, a village girl with dreams as vast as the open sky, found herself at the center of a tale woven with the threads of love, wealth, and choice. On the eve of her wedding day, Tessa stood adorned in traditional attire, a symbol of her transition from a carefree maiden to a bride. Two men sought her hand, one, a man of great riches, with a countenance that mirrored the shadows of misfortune, and the other, a handsome soul whose pockets bore the weight of modest means. As the village buzzed with anticipation, the rich but unappealing suitor, laden with opulent gifts, sought to win Tessa's favor. The poor yet strikingly handsome contender, constrained by limited resources, presented only a humble bottle of palm wine, a token of his sincerity. Tessa's friends' parents, wise elders of the village, advised her to choose wisely, for her decision would shape the course of her life. Despite the poor suitor's genuine affection, Tessa, influenced by the glitter of wealth, chose the rich but unsightly man. Heartache clung to the poor suitor like a relentless shadow, and with a heavy heart, he silently departed from the scene. Weeks passed, and Tessa, now married to the wealthy but deceitful man, discovered the bitter truth. His wealth was a mere facade, a loan-fueled illusion created to impress her. In the midst of her disillusionment, Tessa realized the sincerity that dwelled in the heart of the man she had rejected. The handsome suitor, initially perceived as poor, was, in fact, a charmer who chose humility to attract genuine love. The realization struck Tessa like a thunderbolt, leaving her overwhelmed with regret. In her marital home, where opulence masked a reality of debt and deceit, Tessa wept silently, mourning not only the loss of true love, but the betrayal of her own heart's desires. Her friend, now her confidante, consoled her, reminding her that the allure of wealth had eclipsed the authenticity she once sought. The bitter tears that flowed were not only for a love forsaken, but for the realization that genuine affection had been overshadowed by the illusion of prosperity. Tessa's journey from a village girl with aspirations to a bride ensnared in the deceitful dance of appearances unfolded, a cautionary tale echoing through the corridors of choice and consequence. As the village continued its rhythm, oblivious to the drama within one household, the story of Tessa served as a poignant reminder that true love, once overlooked, might never return to grace the canvas of a heart led astray. In the wake of Tessa's tears, the narrative unfolded with the echoes of regret and missed opportunities. The poor but genuine suitor, nursing his wounded heart, had retreated into the shadows, disappearing from the village's prying eyes. As Tessa grappled with the reality of her choices, her heart ached for the one she had unwittingly dismissed. The revelation that her seemingly rich husband was nothing more than a debtor weighed heavily on her shoulders. The grandeur of the wedding now felt like a distant mirage, replaced by the stark truth that her marital bliss was built on a foundation of falsehood. Word of the unraveling tale spread through the village, weaving into the fabric of its collective consciousness. The villagers, once enamored by the spectacle of a lavish ceremony, now whispered about the deception that had transpired under their watchful eyes. In the quiet corners of the village, amid swaying palm trees and whispers carried by the wind, the poor suitor, nursing his unrequited love, became a mysterious figure. The very same villagers who had witnessed his silent departure began to question the nature of his vanishing act. It wasn't long before the truth emerged. The poor suitor had never been truly impoverished. He had concealed his wealth, preferring authenticity over ostentation. The realization struck the villagers with a mix of awe and understanding, for they had been spectators in a drama where appearances masked the genuine essence of a man. As Tessa grappled with the shattered pieces of her illusion, The poor suitor, having shed the disguise of poverty, emerged from the shadows. He stood before her, a blend of confidence and vulnerability, ready to offer solace or closure. The village, now a stage for redemption and revelation, witnessed the unfolding chapters of a story that transcended personal heartbreak. Tessa, torn between remorse and the lingering love she felt for the once dismissed suitor, faced a choice that would redefine her path.